Hello there, Abraza Ward Primary. It's Sister Sigo with another sing-along video. Now, we are going to sing a very special song in today's video. But before we sing the song, you need 2 items from your house. The first thing you need is a stool, and the second thing you need is something that is long and skinny. I used a bamboo skewer from my kitchen, but you could also use a chopstick or a pencil. Just make sure it's something long and straight and skinny, just like this, okay? So stop your video and go get your 2 items and I will wait. Okay, are you back with your items? Perfect. Go ahead and set them down and we'll use them a little bit later. Now, today's song is once again not a song that we find in the Primary Children's Songbook. It is actually one of our hymns. And I think it's a song you're going to find familiar. The name of this hymn is I Stand All Amazed. Now, this is a very, very reverent song. So, as we do the activities today, I want you to remember that this is not a time to be silly or goofy, because this is a very special reverent song. Now, the first time through, I Stand All Amazed, I want you to count how many times you hear us sing the word I or me. So here we go. I stand all amazed at the love Jesus offers me, confused at the grace that so fully He offers me. I tremble to know that for me He was crucified, that for me, a sinner, He suffered, He bled and died. Oh, it is wonderful that He should care for me enough to die for me. Oh, it is wonderful, wonderful to me. Okay, how many times did we sing I or me in this verse of I Stand All Amazed? Did you get 9 times? That's right. And that's because this is a very personal song. It's somebody's testimony of how amazing it is, how wonderful it is to them that Jesus would die and suffer for them. So it's really, like I said, a very reverent and special personal song, isn't it? Now, I am wondering if you have ever seen this choir before. You have? Well, their name is the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square, and they sing during General Conference or other big church meetings, don't they? Now, what you might not be able to see on your screen, but there's somebody standing right there, and that person is the director for the choir. And he faces the choir so that they know when to start singing and stop singing and when to breathe. And his job is to keep that whole choir singing as one voice all together. And this person's name right now, the director, is Mac Wilberg. And he has a helper too. But for today's video, I thought it would be really cool if we pretended to be like Mac Wilberg and lead a pretend choir. You could even make a real choir out of your family members, and you could take turns being the music director like Mac Wilberg if you want. Okay, so for this next time through, we're just going to use the stool that you got from your house. So stand up tall on your stool. Did you get up higher? The reason you need to be on a stool is so that your great big pretend choir or real family choir can see you better. If you were down short, they wouldn't be able to stay together very well because you would be hidden. That's why they stand up tall on a stool. Okay? Now, I know there are lots of things that somebody like Mac Wilberg has to learn before he can lead a choir. But I'm just going to teach you one teeny tiny thing, and then you'll follow Sister Seago for today. And that teeny tiny thing that's very important is the beat pattern for this song. And I have it printed out just like this. What does that look like to you? To me, it looks kind of like the sail for a boat, like a sailboat. Can you see that? Or it kind of has the shape of a triangle, like one side, 2, 3. Do you see that in this shape? Yeah, okay. So this is the beat pattern we would use for the song I Stand All Amazed. And here's how it looks when we make that pattern as the director with our hands. We go down, straight down first, just kind of like you're bouncing a ball, like a basketball, just like that. 1, got that? And then we swing away from our body for the second beat. And then we swing up to finish our sailboat sail. Now, you can do it with either hand. This one is like using your left hand, isn't it? Oh, I just about fell off my stool. Down, swing out, and then swing up to finish your sail. Okay, follow me. I'll be using my right hand. Down, swing out, up, down, swing out, up, just like that. Now, follow my hand and we'll sing I Stand All Amazed, pretending we are the music director. Hands up so the choir knows to sing. Here we go. I stand all amazed at the love Jesus offers me, confused at the grace that so fully He proffers me. I tremble to know that for me He was crucified, that for me a sinner He suffered, He bled and died. Oh, it is wonderful that He should care for me enough to die for me. Oh, it is wonderful, wonderful to me. And then we'll hold our hand out and tell them to stop singing. How did you do directing your choir this very special song? I bet you did great. Now, you might be wondering, but Sister Seago, I noticed in the picture that Mac Wilberg was holding a long skinny stick. He wasn't just using his hand, was he? That long skinny stick is called a baton. And music directors use a baton, especially if they have a great big choir, because it's even easier for the choir to see the baton. So this final time through, we'll do the same beat pattern, and you just kind of hold it in just a few fingers. You don't hold it like a fist. You just lightly hold it at the tips of your fingers, and we'll do the same 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 beat pattern with the baton and our choir. Okay? Final time through. I stand all amazed at the love Jesus offers me, confused at the grace that so fully He proffers me. I tremble to know that for me He was crucified, that for me a sinner He suffered, He bled and died. Oh, it is wonderful that He should care for me enough to die for me. Oh, it is wonderful, wonderful to me. Thank you so much for singing this very reverent and personal personal song about the love Jesus has for each one of us, and for pretending to be a music director today. Until next time.